You need to look after your body. In order to train hard and perform correctly, you need to make sure your muscles are working as efficiently as possible. Stretching is great because it helps with your flexibility and reduces the chances of you getting injured. There's a bit of a contentious issue regarding stretching, particularly what to do before you set off on your main run. Some runners swear by not doing any, some will stretch for 30-40 minutes, others will do some static stretches, others dynamic and ballistic movements. In my opinion, you do need to do some form of stretching as it helps get your joints prepared and your muscles warm, ready for the run ahead. I recommend my clients warm up in the following way. 4 or 5 minutes light jog, followed by some light dynamic stretching movements. You can also do some skipping or some star jumps, anything that gets your body nice and warm and gets blood pumping to the muscles that you're going to be using. Towards the end of your light jog, you need to do some light lunges, some heel flicks, some high knees, as well as some ballistic hamstring exercises. Never ever do any static stretching before your muscles are warm, as it increases the chances of injury. The post-run stretch is something that's massively important, but a lot of runners fail to do or do correctly. What you need to do is you need to do an extra 4 or 5 minutes cool down as you did in your warm-up, followed by some static stretching. You need to ensure that you stretch off the major muscle groups, your quads, your hamstring and your calf muscles. Now there are loads of ways you can stretch them. You can do them kind of standing up on the floor. You can use a towel or other bit of equipment to help assist you with your stretch. So the first thing to stretch are your quad muscles, the front of your leg. There's many ways of doing this. The first way of doing it is just to stand your knees together, grab hold of your foot and bring your ankle towards your glutes. Hold that stretch for about 15 to 20 seconds, then repeat on your other leg and do it kind of 2 or 3 times. You can also do the stretch laying down on your side, where again, hold onto your foot, knees together and bring your ankle towards your glute muscles or your backside. You can also, if you're pretty tight, you can use a towel, wrap around your foot and pull in again towards your rear. You now need to stretch your hamstrings, the back of your leg. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can, if you have one foot in front of the other, bend the back leg, apply pressure, ankles down, seated back, and you should feel a stretch at the back of your straightened leg. Another great hamstring stretch is to lay on your back, wrap a towel around the back of your ankle, and slowly bring the towel in towards you. You should feel a stretch at the back of your leg. Again, hold this stretch for 15-20 seconds and repeat on your other leg. Again, there's a couple of ways you can stretch off your calf muscles. One, you could use a tree or a wall or anything like that. You want to push against it. Your back leg needs to be straight, your front leg needs to be bent, your ankles need to be on the floor. And as you lean forward, you'll feel a stretch kind of at the lower end of your hamstring and the top of your calf. Again, hold between 15 and 20 seconds and then repeat. I'd also really recommend you getting a foam roller. It's a real cheap piece of kit, but it can significantly help with your training preparations. Now what it does, it helps massage your muscles similarly to how a massage therapist would massage them, and it breaks up any adhesions that you have within your muscle and ensures that they're working as efficiently as possible. So once you've had a good massage, you need to make sure that you do some static stretching to then loosen and lengthen your muscles. If your muscles are long, it means that they're strong, and if they're strong, then no other muscles are having to compensate for that initial kind of problem, and if muscles aren't strong, then it can lead to injury. So make sure you massage yourself correctly, you stretch yourself off correctly and minimise the chances of any injury. When your training starts to increase, I really recommend that you book yourself in with some sessions with a sports massage therapist. They'll be able to do some deep tissue work on you, stretch you out well to ensure that your muscles are working as efficiently as possible and therefore reduce the chances of you getting injured. Remember, prevention's better than cure.